Make some noise. You're right. That's lovely. Okay. We're going to do some audience participation. You ready for that? Yes? No? Okay, yeah, cool. Say this. Ah. Go. Ah. Okay. Say this. Ah. Ah. Now you can say ah or ah or ah or ah. Anyone you like. Ready, set, go. Ah. Okay. Now you're going to hold it. You're going to go like this. Ah or ah. As long as I tell you. Ready, set, go. Okay, now pick another ah. Go. There we go. So what's that? What's that? That's harmony, isn't it? Yeah? It's music. It really is. Yeah? There are different kinds of music. It's definitely music, and it took us about 30 seconds to do that. Yeah? So there we go. Now, does anyone here think that they can't sing? Hands up, please. Anyone think here? Brilliant. Now, anyone thinks they're not very good at singing? Hands up. Good. Anyone wishes they could sing? Hands up. Okay. Good. So for those of us who have raised our hands, I've written a little complaint. Anyone here likes complaining? I love complaining. Do you like complaining? Thank you. Oh, no, I don't like complaining. Brilliant. The words go like this. I could never sing this song. It's too hard, and the notes will be wrong. I'm not good like they are on TV. Oh, singing is not for me. And I want to teach this to you so you can use it. I would like you all to stand up, please. Get your bags out of the way. Oh, yeah. And when you're ready, just walk with me, just like this. Good. Repeat after me. I could never sing this song. I could never sing this song. It's too hard and the notes will be wrong. I'm not good like they are on TV. Oh, singing is not for me. Okay, we're going to do the whole thing together. Ready? 2, 3, 4. I could never sing this song. It's too hard. It's too hard and the notes will be wrong. I'm not good. I'm not good like they are on TV. Oh, singing is not for me. One more time. I could never sing this song. It's too hard and the notes will be wrong. I'm not good like they are on TV. Oh, singing is not for me. Thank you very much. Take a seat. Well, that was really, really untrue, wasn't it? So we've all lied, I hope you agree. And also, we're kind of on TV. I mean, this is not strictly TV, but there are cameras there. So just saying. So yeah, next time you want to say something like, I'm not good at singing, you can do that. Because every time you say something like, I'm not good at singing, listen to this. I'm not good at singing. I'm not good at singing. Da, 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 da. That's 3 notes. I'm not good at singing. That's the same number of notes as the entire chorus of Like a Prayer by Madonna. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. Down on my knees, I want to take you there. Yeah, that's 3 notes. Every time... It is. Every time you say something like, I'm not good at singing, you say, or sing, the same number of notes as the entire chorus of Like a Prayer by Madonna, and many other pop songs. Some are even more limited. So, we use melodies to communicate meaning. We do it every day. Yeah? If I say to you, or or you know what I mean, even though I haven't said a single word, right? Take these 2 examples. I would like a biscuit, and I would like a biscuit. Yeah? You can tell the difference, right? You can tell the difference. How can you tell the difference? It's because they have different melodies. I would like a biscuit. Dun, 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 dun. I would like a biscuit. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah? We improvise melodies every day. Yeah? It's called speaking, pretty much. Yeah? And you might turn around to this and say, yeah, okay, but I can't sing well. Well, what do you mean by this? Well, I can't make a good sound. Well, what is a good sound? Is this a good sound? It's kind of weak and fragile. Is this a good sound for a lullaby? Yeah, so we sing a lullaby. Is this a good sound for a football stadium? No, this is not a good sound for a football stadium. This is a good sound for a football stadium. Is this a good sound for a lullaby? Da 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 da. No one's going to sleep if you sing a lullaby like this, right? What is a good sound? It depends. It depends on the song you're singing. And again, you might turn around and say, yeah, but listen to, Michael Jackson, Beyonce. I don't have what they have. And this one might well be true because you haven't had what they have had, which is training and experience. And it's a very specific kind of training. And when I say training, I don't just mean singing lessons. Let me give you an example. I do many things. One of them is working with beginner adults in London, teaching them singing and musicianship. I would say on average, it takes me about 5 hours of repeated practice to teach my students to perform the following rhythm. I mentioned this to a Brazilian friend of mine, who's not a musician, and she turned around and went like, what you mean like, depois de brincar no chão de areia a tarde inteira, antes de beber comer lamber pegar na mamadeira. And then she sings a song on top of it, which is infinitely more difficult. And that song is from a Brazilian children's TV show, and it's about how if you've been playing in the sand all day, then before you drink from a baby bottle, you should wash your hands. Yeah? So she was trained at a very young age without even realizing this. And the same goes with singing. Some of us will have listened to a lot of music when we were children. Some of us will have been told to be quiet by our parents. Some of us will have been inspired by a particular singer. Some of us will have got a bad grade at school for singing and stopped altogether. Some of us might have been discouraged by watching a TV singing competition. And all of these things will have made an impact on how much time of our lives we have spent playing and experimenting with our voices. So, as a professional singing teacher, I can guarantee you that singing is much more learnable than you think, and it's mainly about unlearning to not sing. And you can do this when you're 20, when you're 40, when you're 80, when you're 10. I have an 80-year-old student. He's making great progress. So it's a very simple process, really. It's, well, what would you like to sound like? Okay, well, do this and this and this and this. I might demonstrate. Repeat. Copy, repeat, copy, repeat, copy, repeat, until a point of confidence, to a point of ease. But if it's that easy, why do you hear so many people go, oh, I wish I could sing, but I'm not musical, but I don't have a good ear. Well, if someone asks you a question, can you tell when they're asking you a question? Well, yeah, you've just asked me a question right now. How did you know that? Because you knew that because my voice went up properly. So if you can tell the difference between and yeah? Is this a question? This is not a question. If you can tell that difference, that means you're musical, and that means you have a good ear, and the rest is just training and experience and repetition. Or one of my other favorites is, oh, I wish I could sing, but I don't know how to breathe. Which they must have taken a breath before they said it, right? Now, if there's anything at all that we're all really good at, it's breathing. Yeah? We do it 8 million times a year on average without stopping. Yeah? Imagine the same number of push-ups without stopping. Yeah? See my point? So singing is much more learnable than you think. Right now, can you sound like a pop star, like Beyonce? Probably not. Could you learn to sound like this if you really wanted to? Absolutely. There's singing teachers out there who will help you, and you have all it takes. But you don't need to be a pop star to be a good singer. We have enough pop stars. We don't have enough singers, which is people singing with each other and for each other because it gives them pleasure. And you can build an entire community by just giving people a song to sing. Look at, I mentioned the football stadium, yeah? Look at that, look at sports now. I don't know that much about football, but my understanding is that it doesn't happen very often that you have two opposing groups of football fans singing the same song at the same time. You don't really hear anything like, someone's going to win this game, someone's going to lose this game, and we're going to sing together because we are the same, yeah? Because what do you do after that? I mean, you go to the other side, shake their hands, and yeah? And that goes against the whole idea of the game, which is to stay different. You want to sing about how different you are, yeah? And it's completely appropriate in that context to not sing a song together, but pick a different context. Two armies at a battlefield, or two religious groups fighting, or just two people disagreeing, and imagine them looking at each other and singing together something like, someone's going to win this game, someone's going to lose this game, and we're going to sing together because we are the same. It's a bit of a game changer, yeah? It feels, yeah, I know the mental image is very weird because it is a bit embarrassing to think about it, but if that happened, it would give you a common experience with the other side, yeah? It would give you would create something together, you would create harmony, and it doesn't really matter what kind of harmony. Yeah, there are many kinds of harmony. There's simple, complex, stable, unstable, tense, relaxed, just like we did in the beginning, yeah? It's about showing to the other side that you are similar human beings capable of making similar sounds at the same time, yeah? And that's a fantastic starting point for building a community. And the word community comes from Latin, has the same root as the word communion and the word common, and they're all about togetherness. Now again, you might turn around and say, yeah, that's all fine, I can sing in a group maybe, kind of, but if I was to stand there on my own and sing in front of people, just me, I could never do that. And let's think about why that might be. Could it be that the voice is really something personal? That it's your identity? That if you sing, you reveal to your audience who you really are? And there is reasonable fear that if you're laughed at, if you're ridiculed, that experience can be really shattering, that can break you to pieces. Which brings me to my next point. Why do we associate being a good singer, or having a good voice, whatever that might mean, with being a pop star? You know, why do you hear so much of, it's like, oh, you have a great voice, you should go on this and this TV show. Well, this is not what my grandma said to me when I was about 7, and she asked me to sing a Christmas carol for her. After I sang, she didn't go, oh, that second note, yeah, that was a bit flat, but yeah, if you have a good voice, you should be a pop star. She didn't say much, she didn't say anything. She was in tears. And she was smiling, And would I have won a TV singing competition with that performance? I doubt it. Did I sing well? Yeah. Did I do my job as a singer? Yeah. Because I gave her a story that meant something to her. And that's the only thing that really matters in singing, is giving someone your story. And when I sang, or before I sang, when she asked me, I had a choice. I could have gone, oh, I'm not very good at this. I don't know how to do this, And I could have stayed with my doubt, and it would have been easier for me, really. Or I could have risked the humiliation and the ridicule and just do my best. And I was terrified. Until I realized what I was doing as I was looking at her. I realized the change that I was making in her life. And that experience made me little bit less afraid. And it made me want to do it more. And granted, there were times where I could have sung, but I didn't. And I regret that. But the more I forced myself to just do my best and see if anything good comes out of it, the better a singer I was becoming. As Tom York from Radiohead, a band who some of you might know, wrote in one of his songs, if you try the best you can, then the best you can is good enough. And I think that's the big secret, because if you mean what you sing, then you sound like you mean what you sing. And if you sound like you mean what you sing, then you sound good. And that's all there is to singing. And I would like to leave you with this quote, which I found online. It's from a wonderful singer called Vinx, who currently teaches at Berklee College of Music. On his website, he mentions in his biography that he's been following his mother's advice throughout his career, which is, you can't sing of life unless you live it. I think that's really beautiful. I would like to add to this. If you're alive, there is a song in you, and we're all waiting to hear it. Thank you.